Cameron, this is obviously the final homestand for Lambert Field. What do you remember the first time you came in and saw Lambert Field? Either I don't know if you were just on a visit, a recruiting trip, or whatever.
I just thought it was huge. Coming in, I was a little guy and wasn't very big, and I was like, wow, how am I ever gonna not hit one over the fence here? It's a huge gap, but it's also, it plays well for a lot of speed guys. You hit one in the gaps, you can get triples and stuff like that, as you saw today. Barrett hit a triple. But other than that, it's a good place to play. Not tons of fans and everything like that, but it plays well. So it's definitely a hitter's park for as big as it is. People think, it's so big that pitchers, dominate here, but the ball carries well here.
I think people talk about it maybe for what it doesn't have sometimes, and other people from around the conference or whatever. Do you guys use that as any sort of incentive, or does that become sort of a home field advantage for you in some ways?
I think it does. A lot of people, they see it and they kind of whatever about it. But we take pride in it, like we said. You can't fix your situation, but you can take care of what you do have, and we do try to take good care of it. Coach Schreiber puts a big emphasis on that, and so yeah, we do take pride in it.
Has it been kind of sentimental this week? And if you'd be able to look back, what's your favorite memory of Lambert Field?
Me personally, my first Big Ten series actually was here, my freshman year against Minnesota. In the first game, I actually hit a walk-off hit in extra innings, so that was pretty big for me.
We want to win the conference. It doesn't matter whether it's a home or away. We're just going to take it one game at a time, one inning at a time. So hopefully we can get it done.
You guys have been close in recent seasons. Is that something that's on your mind at all, that this is an opportunity, and for a lot of you it's the last time?
Yeah, I don't know if it's in our minds. We definitely remember how it feels not to finish a championship and not to finish out and win a Big Ten championship, so we know how it feels. But we don't think about it all the time. We're just trying to stick with what we got ahead of us. So.
I just wanted to talk a little bit more about this being the final homestand for Lambert and everything, and this is obviously a place that means a lot to you. You spent a lot of time here since you were 18 or whatever. So maybe just what does this? I know you're looking forward to moving into the new place, but how much does Lambert mean to you?
Yeah, Lambert means a lot. We would have liked to have stayed here and built around Lambert if we could have, but it didn't work out just with the co-rec and everything. So. But yeah, I've coached here for 14 and played here for 4, so 18 years of my life. And there's been a few blood, sweat, and tears, left here. But we've always taken great pride in Lambert, even though it didn't have very many amenities. And but it was a place that our players have always worked on the field since we've been here, and just taken great pride in it. So it's your home field, and it's one of those things. Sometimes. We can, say something negative about it, but, you don't want anybody else talking bad about it. But I think a lot of guys, really love the place, and, so, it won't sink in, obviously, until it's starting to get, torn up, and I think that's when, it'll be tough when it's no longer here. So, but we're fortunate that we're moving into a new stadium and a new field, and, something else to look forward to, so.
From a recruiting standpoint, how did you use this place? Because like you say, it doesn't maybe necessarily have those amenities and things that even the new park will have.
Yeah, we didn't highlight it. If someone wanted to see the field, we definitely took them down here and showed them it. Sometimes we forgot our keys and we couldn't get in, or whatever. We drive by, from the hillside, but we knew obviously that it was a deficiency, just from what lacking the amenities that some of the other places have. But we always talked about Lambert is it doesn't have the wow factor. It kind of has the the factor, meaning that when you walk up on it, it's very unimpressive from the outside. There's no landscaping. It's a chain link fence with windscreen on it. And I think people are thinking the worst of the worst, and then when they come in, I think they go, it's a pretty nice field. So the field itself, I think, we've done a good job of keeping it up, but, it just didn't have that wow factor. I thought it's always played well, and again, we've always taken great pride in playing on it and taking care of it, and, that's going to be the sad thing, because, we've worked really hard on it, throughout the years, and, just to see it gone someday, and it's not going to be too long, will be sad.
Obviously, I was asking the guys what their favorite memories of this place were. Do you have any that stick out for you? Or?
Hopefully we still have some memories to make. But no, I mean, yeah, there's just been, all the teams that have come through that I've been able to coach. I mean, it's great memories here. And I thought we did as much as we could with this place without sinking a whole lot of money into it, and without doing anything that was going to be permanent as far as building buildings or anything. So, putting up the outfield wall and the hammers. I think the hammers are, kind of the staple of Purdue baseball. And I mean, we've put in a new field, surface. We've put in irrigation, and we've built mounds and rebuilt mounds and those type of things. We did the bullpen. So I mean, we've done as much as we could with it, and it's been good to us.
Is there any sentiment this week among yourself and the rest of the guys on the team to be, closing this park out?
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of memories here. I mean, coming in 4 years ago, I remember the black track. So while I was here, I mean, it'd definitely be good to take it out with a series win. So that's kind of what we're hoping to do.
What was your first impression the first time you saw Lambert Field in person?
When I first saw it, I mean, most people kind of think it's not really a big, spectacular field when you look at other ones. But I mean, can't hate it. I mean, you come to love it when you play here for 4 years. So.
You guys sweep this weekend and Indiana loses once. You guys are the Big Ten champions. Would it mean something special or even more special to win it here at home?
Yeah, definitely. It'd be real special to win it here. I mean, everyone wants to win the conference on their home field. It's in front of your home fans. So, I mean, it'd be a big thing. It's not, I mean, you can't focus on winning Big Ten. We just got to worry about going out and winning the first 3 innings like we always do.
Let's talk about how special it would be if you guys were to, if you sweep, you clinch at least a share, sweep an Indiana loss, you win outright. So does it make it more special if you can get that accomplished at home?
Yeah, I think it would be. I mean, obviously we're going to take, that situation one game at a time, but if it does, come up, I mean, we'll take it at any point, in the season. But sure, it would always be nice, I think, to win it at home in front of your home fans and crowd and on your home field. And we'll see. I mean, 3, magic number being 3, to at least tie for a championship, and then 4 would be outright. So we'll see how it goes and everything. We still control our own destiny, but like you say, we may finish it on the road too, so we don't know. But that's something that we can't think too far in advance as much as we want to. I mean, you just got to keep worrying about Michigan's going to be a good team and a good club, and they'll be fighting for their Big Ten tournament life, and then also maybe to spoil it for us a little bit.
The way the UCLA series ended, did that give you guys any sort of a boost coming into this week? I know just from travel and everything, it's probably been maybe negates it a little bit just because you guys have been so busy for the last 7-8 days.
The way we played out at UCLA, I mean, game 1 wasn't great, it wasn't terrible, but we didn't hit. I mean, their pitcher really, shut us down and did a nice job, and really that game I thought should have been probably 3-0 UCLA, but it wound up being 5-1. But game 2 was a game that we could have and should have had. We out hit them. I've talked all year about timely hits are more important than quantity, and they did to us what we've been doing to other teams, and that's getting that timely hit. But that was a game 3-2. They scored their the lead and ultimately winning run on an infield ground ball when we had the infield in, and it just didn't work out that we got that out. But then game 3, we didn't play sharp at all, and then trailing by 5. I mean, that last inning, those hitters, I mean, they stayed focused. They laid off good pitcher pitches. They gave us a little bit at the beginning. We felt like that door was going to be open a little bit because their closer struggled a little bit. But after that, I mean, we earned everything that we got. There were no errors. There were no other walks. And we put everything together, and those guys just didn't want to make the last out. So it was special. It still didn't cover up the whole entire fact that we didn't play well. It definitely made the flight home better. And I think this week, I mean, we'll have some time to address some of those things tomorrow, because we wound up playing Tuesday, Wednesday, and we were off Monday. So, but it is what it is. But we'll take the win. We'll learn our lessons in a win, rather than have to learn them in a loss. So.